Hi everybody, Dr. Heather here. Just one last video for the semester. So we're closing in on the last 2 weeks of class and then a week of finals. Everything is due by May 10th. For you guys, that means the last module is module 4. You've already turned in your PowerPoint projects. I've graded those and provided you with feedback to those as well. Those of you who did the film review, I'm still getting to those to be able to grade them. So the last 3 weeks are politics and social movements. So the big book for this is I Am Malala, the girl from Pakistan who discusses how education really changed her life and how her father's understanding of a different conceptualization of gender roles was very instrumental in her being able to A, live, and B, pursue her dreams. Then the next module is about gender in the environment. So specifically issues of what anthropologists call ecofeminism. And this is actually a short snippet to a class that I'm teaching online this summer that's all about gender, race, and the environment, how people conceptualize it differently, interact with the environment differently, different power dynamics, different cosmologies. So if that's a class that you'd be interested in taking, it is ANTH 395. And it will be open for all students to enroll starting tomorrow. And if you have any problems with the enrollment, just let me know. And it again counts towards, it's an upper division course, counts towards multicultural credits. And if you enjoyed this type of class experience with some readings and some kind of fieldwork activities, I think that you'll enjoy the gender, race, and the environment class as well. And then the last module really is just that. So dealing with CHIPCO, also dealing with issues of toxins in breast milk, right? So these are issues that we all need to be paying attention to. And then the last big thing that you guys have to do for me is a personal reflection paper. And I think a couple of your classmates have actually emailed asking for a little bit more specifics on that. So it can be a feminist icon that you look up to. I think one of my favorite papers ever related to this was written about the fictional character Hermione Granger, because the student that took that class had identified herself with Hermione as a young teenager, being really smart but nerdy and outspoken, and so that was a really good one. It could also be about a woman in your family who's been very influential. And so when I was just thinking about this, the woman that popped into my head was my grandma Mildred, who wasn't necessarily, she wasn't my biological grandma, but she took care of me when I was little, and I learned how to tell time. I learned how to fry really good chicken, and I really learned how to treat people with respect, regardless of where they came from or how much money they had or didn't have or what they looked like. And so she would be somebody that I would write about. One last thing. So I just told you guys about the course for the summer, but I also wanted to let you know that if you're interested in a methods class that deals specifically with ethnographic research methods, there's a class that I'm teaching on. It's not listed as being online for the fall, but I will open up a section so that those of you who are interested in taking this and you're only available online will be able to complete the same assignments. So it's called Applied Anthropological Methods, and the number is ANTH 305. And the star number is 47231. So in this class, when I teach it on campus, students have particular research projects that they have to complete. And the same thing would apply to those of you who are enrolled in the class, but only participating online. So some of the potential projects would be to find a farmer's market and to visit the farmer's market 3 times over the course of a certain number of weeks, to sketch the farmer's market out. So mapping is one of the things that anthropologists do, to conduct a couple of interviews, and then to do like a cost comparison of whatever you purchased at the farmer's market versus what you could, the same item that you could purchase at Walmart or Kmart or whatever kind of grocery store you wanted. So those kinds of things. There'll also be activities dealing with interviewing elders, with doing visual photography. So all of the things that anthropologists who are cultural anthropologists use as applied research methods. So again, if you're interested in the class and you're only interested in taking the online section of it, just shoot me an email and I will make sure that that works for you. So thanks very much for a great semester. It's been really wonderful to read your responses and to get to know you a little bit that way. And I'm very much looking forward to reading the final personal papers. So good luck and keep it up. Okay.